Hello everybody, it is Danlags, and welcome back to another video. Today we are on Xbox One. We're here in Los Angeles, Xbox One version. And today is going to be a very special video, guys. Today is going to be kind of a little outtakes video, a little update video, kind of, to get your guys' opinions and to also express some of my opinions and thoughts regarding the future of Los Angeles. So, we're here on Xbox One for a very important reason, and that reason is the world has been expanded. That is right. Xbox One releasing an update that allows the worlds to be expanded past the original boundaries of Xbox 360. So as you can see, back on 360, this used to be an ocean, but now it's a nice big forest biome here, kind of like looking out over the city. So at first this was really overwhelming to me because this is something that I've been looking forward to for like a year. So, my first initial thought in my mind was like, oh, this is going to be great. Oh, I can't wait to continue to expand the world and make it even bigger than it already is. And, my second original idea was like, wow, this is going to make Los Angeles go on forever. Like, this series is never going to end now because there's just so much space to build new stuff and, take some awesome suggestions. Like, we can start to do some of those awesome suggestions. I've been turning down suggestions like airport, military base, things along those lines for months because I just simply say I don't have enough space on Xbox 360. But now that problem is solved. I have more space than I could ever need to build, and that is what I wanted to discuss today, guys, because I am considering moving my Constructing Los Angeles series that I've been doing on Xbox 360 for 15 months. I'm considering moving it to Xbox One permanently for the first time. So there are a lot of pros and cons to this, and I want to, preface what I'm about to say with, like, change is weird sometimes. Change can make you restless, and I understand that it's just a video game and it doesn't really matter, but this kind of does matter to me because I've been putting a lot of time and effort into this series for 15 months, and I want to do what's best for it, and I want to do what's best for you guys as well in terms of you guys enjoying to watch it. So I'm curious to see what you guys think. Leave your opinions in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you want me to completely move over to Xbox One and start to continue to expand this world and make it even bigger and extend the reaches of the Xbox 360 allowed me to do. So let me know, guys, if you want me to continue on Xbox 360 or move to Xbox One. Ultimately, I'm going to take your guys' opinions and make my own decision on this matter. But right now I'm leaning towards moving to Xbox One. Again, it's still a little bit some of the pros and cons that I've kind of laid out for myself is that obviously the major pro is that I have this like just insane amount of space to work with. As you can see, it just goes on and on and on. We can just fly, this direction for like forever, and it's going to be like 36 times the size of a normal map, and it's just going to allow my my imagination to just flourish. I'm going to be able to expand this world. I'm not going to be limited by the corners of the map anymore. So it's going to allow me to build some pretty cool stuff, I feel like. And another thing, what I want to say about the pros of this is that I would be able to, I don't know. There's like a couple of things that I want to mention, but let me just move on to cons, actually, because I want to state that. Obviously, the major con is that I won't be on Xbox 360 anymore, which I know is where a majority of you guys are still at. So, that's my other pro that I want to get to kind of relates to this. As you can see, we'll get to the actual like features of what happened in just a second, but I just want to get through like what I had to say. So anyway, a lot of you guys are still on Xbox 360, and I know that, and I understand that it might be like leaving Xbox fans on 360 out in the dark because that's pretty much going to halt construction of this world on Xbox 360. So basically, that means that Xbox 360 people probably won't get a download for this world. But I want to mention, when I say download, that this world is not going to be up for download anytime soon at this point because there is going to be so much more space, and you can't even put maps up for download on Xbox One yet. I don't even think that's possible. So I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure it's not possible just yet. I don't think that's been released, but I don't quote me on that. I'm not entirely sure, but I do want to release. I'm thinking about releasing a Minecraft Xbox 360 Los Angeles version that's been everything built to this point on Xbox 360 for people who are still on that console, because that's really the only way I can get to you guys without just like completely leaving you guys out in the dark, because I know a lot of people have been looking forward to a download on this world for a long time, and I don't want to disappoint those people. So My goal, moving on to like my other pro that I want to talk about, my goal is that, as I continue to build this world on Xbox One, more and more people will be getting Xbox One as a console, and I hope that Xbox One starts to kind of separate itself in terms of defining features from Xbox 360, giving a lot more people a reason to buy it. That way, I don't feel as bad about leaving a ton of fans out in the dark on 360. And this goes the same thing for, I don't know. There's no way to get Xbox or this map on 360 or PS3 or whatever, so I don't really need to address that, but yeah, that's really what I'm thinking in my mind. I don't want to make this like too big of a deal. Like, this is really not that big of a decision to make. It seems pretty obvious that I should switch, and I'm assuming that's what a majority of you guys are going to say in the comments. So let's just move on to what I wanted to actually go through in this video, and that is kind of some of my plans that I have, as well as some of the features that this new world has given me. So number one feature is this neighborhood over here. This used to be kind of like a coastal neighborhood. We had the Blue Beach house that has a lighthouse on it, which really is no longer a beach. It's really more like a river. So I might have to tweak this a little bit. I'm not going to change the lighthouse. I'm not going to get rid of that or anything like that. I might just make it like a shut down lighthouse, like just kind of like an antique lighthouse or something like that. Because I plan to keep this river running through here, but I'm going to obviously like just terraform this so it doesn't look as cut off, because I chose not to smoothen out the sides because it did cut into some of the houses. So, we'll just turn this into a nice river here, which shouldn't be too bad. And we have this gigantic, huge forest biome here that we can add new houses to, new designs, and all that stuff. Obviously, we have a pretty big snow biome over here, which, isn't ideal. One of the great things about this update is that I can choose which biomes to build in now. On Xbox 360, I'm binded to whatever biomes that the world gave me. So I had to make do with the snow biome and the desert biome and the swamp biome. And that is no longer a thing that I have to do. I can choose to build wherever I want. I can completely ignore all the desert biomes and the snow biomes and just build in the forest biomes, or the plains biomes, or the mountain biomes, or the swamp biomes, even if I choose to build there. But let's just go around the perimeter of the world and just kind of check out what some of the biomes are. Some of them aren't super ideal. Like, obviously back here, it's just a big snow biome. I'm probably just going to like completely ignore this part of the map and just kind of leave it as like a forest, like a snowy forest. I might put like some log cabins back here or something like that. But the goal is to just expand your scope on what this world could be. It's no longer just restrained to Xbox 360. We can expand this. We can make the city gigantic. We can add a huge neighborhood. We can even add like a subscriber neighborhood in the future. But we got a nice big forest/plains biome back here. It's kind of like surrounded by a desert. We got a jungle biome. So again, all these kind of areas are going to be spots where I'm going to build new stuff, and we're going to have like roads and highways that connect all this stuff together. And my goal is just in the distant future is just to kind of create this world on Xbox One that's just kind of like is fit to scale. So the roads will be really long, and there'll be stuff like far apart. For example, I'll have like a really long highway running through this desert biome, because that's kind of how it is in real life. If you're traveling to Las Vegas, for example, if you're driving there, you're going to be going through desert highways like this, and that's kind of what I want to do here. Just have like just basically nothing in this desert except a highway that runs to another nice biome. Pretty much what I'm thinking. So we have a huge desert just outside the Alpine Mansion. We used to have like an ocean here, which again is kind of turned into like a little canal here. So that's going to require some tweaks. Over here, this used to be an ocean. Now I guess it's going to be a lake. So again, we're going to require some more tweaks. Good news is that this area over here can be, designated to becoming a college at one point, because we got a nice big forest biome here. I can clear out all these trees and build a nice college campus here. So that's going to be a future project. We got an ocean here. Again, we're starting to wrap around the world and head back to the city. So all this right over here was part of the original seed. Looks like we got a desert biome off in the distance over there. But again, I haven't explored the entire map yet outside the boundaries of the original seed. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to fill out the whole map and then just see what I have. I'm going to mark certain spots in the map where I want to build like some really nice biomes, and pretty much just ignore all the biomes that I don't want to build in, like I said. So that's another great pro that's going to give me flexibility when it comes to building. I don't have to, tweak my my builds around biomes and stuff like that anymore. All that stuff, which was a real pain in the butt. Like, I hated building desert biomes and stuff like that, so I don't have to do that anymore. That's what's really cool. So that's pretty much what I want to conclude today's episode with, guys. I just wanted to do a little bit of an update video, lay out what I'm thinking in my mind, and just get some feedback from you guys. So I'm going to read the comments, go through them, see what you guys have to say, take in some of your opinions on whether I should change to Xbox One or 360. I feel like a lot of people are going to think this is a no-brainer, and just, get to the new console and start building expanding this world. But I'm curious to see what some people think. So ultimately, I'm going to read through that and then make a decision. And next episode of CLD in a few days will either be an Xbox One episode or a 360 episode. So that's where I'm going to conclude today, guys, as we hit the sunset here in Los Angeles. Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. It has been Dan Lags. I'll talk to you guys on the next one. Peace out.